Hi, this is Cheryl Hazzard. So in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that Guadalupe Ramos was at Nathan's graduation. Now, Salvador Ramos was the school shooter at Uvalde. So this could bring up an interesting perception on this. Now, in the school shooting case of Newton, Connecticut, the shooter, they said, had autism. And my son has autism as well. And I don't know whether Ramos does or not, but this could be a good lead to finding out possibly whether he did or didn't. But I was reading up about behavioral issues, and I was looking at my own son with this because he was acting out a little bit aggressively and he'd been bullied. So he went back and forth between having been the bully and being the bully. And the issue of holding parents accountable if kids are turning into bullies or shooters or whatever. And what I was looking at with the learning disability of autism is that there commonly is a nutrient deficiency of magnesium. And it said that magnesium can help with a lot of behavioral issues in kids, including aggression, and it reduced behavior problems by a lot. And an experiment said that the kids with the biggest behavior problems, such as bullying and stuff like that, and with acts of aggression, had the lowest levels of magnesium. So it could be interesting to see if Ramos does. And my son's school, Guadalupe was in attendance. So it would be interesting to see if Salvador had it and I don't know if they could find out what his magnesium levels were in his body when he went crazy and did the shooting. And how it really, how magnesium affects the mental stability. But I also think it would be interesting to find out what the magnesium levels were in the other school shooters as well, because of their mental stability. But magnesium levels usually are low in autistic children as well. And I'm not saying that I want to set out to, target autistic kids to make them look bad, but I'm saying that maybe magnesium levels in children really need to be looked at, because it not only helps with the learning disability itself, which can hold them back and hinder them in life and make their life harder, which is a pain in the butt in and of itself when you feel like you're constantly struggling. But it may help with the emotional regulation that, what if that's part of preventing kids from being shot and being harmed? And two, it might be able to reduce bullying in the schools and bullying in other places as well. That's just a thought.